Students group, who has access to students? All faculty won't send it. I don't have access to all WhatsApp students.
Hey,
BA,
3B, I have.
Sharan sir, what is it doing? Sharan sir.
Oh, Shahnaz has done the maximum possible from his side. I'll just call him and give him one chutney. Sharano, Lapaya.
Hey, I cannot hear anything, man.
Sharano, sir. Sharano is keeping up his word, sir. Hello, Yellapaya.
Who is speaking now?
Hello. Who is speaking?
We are speaking.
One minute.
Okay.
I just wanted to check whether
Sharano, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಬಿನ್ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ ಔಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ
Sir को बताना
Hello, sir. Can you hear us, sir?
Oh, I am not able to find. Abhinav sir,
Yeah, मैम बोलिए.
do you see me logged in to?
मैंने आपको एडमिट नहीं किया अभी तक.
एडमिट कर दीजिए.
मैं कर रहा हूँ.
है मतलब है I am seen there.
एडमिटिंग.
सेलिन आप अभी हैं
Where?
इसमें. सेलिन क्या?
Hello, sir. Can you hear us, sir?
You have to put earphones everywhere.
Nice.
Hello, sir. Can you hear us, sir? Oh my God.
Your earphone?
Hello, Mukti madam, I'm audible.
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Ajay.
Sir, we are audible, sir.
Zoom.
Yes.
Is there any lag, sir?
Zoom. Go to the audio.
Some echo is coming. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
This earphone.
Sir, Venkateshan. Who is Venkateshan?
Sir, his ID only, sir.
Huh?
His Zoom ID, sir.
Is the
Ajay, he's Zoom. He's Zoom ID.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we are audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Some echo is coming, but okay.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Okay, fine. No,
Sir,
just
you please.
testing, sir.
Sir, you please send because students are not able to join. We'll send them this Google YouTube link.
Yeah. YouTube link also sent, sir. Yes, sending
Yeah.
it. Yeah, send it. Already people are waiting, sir. In Zoom.
Sir,
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir. Anything?
yeah. No.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Okay, fine.
Sir, you please.
Testing,
Sir,
sir.
you please send because. Sir, you start admitting the participant na?
Okay, sir. I'll do it.
Because they're waiting.
Yes, sir. I'll do it.
I'm audible, sir. Beba, sir?
Yeah. Madam, you start admitting the participants.
Yes.
I'm admitting it. Yeah.
Bapre 78, 80. It is
need-
increasing. Oh, bapre.
No need for me to put a video on, right? Unnecessarily it will be bandwidth.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. You started. Abhinav sir is doing that. Yes, sir.
So we should enable, right?
We've also sent YouTube link, sir.
Yeah, I'm
So-
also sending.
Abhinav, let her in. What is the ID she is there? Abhinav sir, you have to let her in.
So much lag.
In what?
In my voice. It came now. What I'm asking you about the lag.
You have opened YouTube somewhere.
Huh.
Close the YouTube. No. Okay.
Sorry, you mute yourself if you're not speaking with us.
Hello.
YouTube is closed. YouTube is closed.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear us, ma'am?
Ma'am, I think you can start now.
I can hear you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. I'll start in some time.
Okay, no problem.
Good afternoon, Celia ma'am.
Salary credit.
Good afternoon, Celia ma'am. I am
Yes.
Dr. Vaibhav, HODC department here.
Oh,
Good
nice.
afternoon, Dr. Celia. This is Mukti. I spoke with you yesterday.
Thank you. Thank you for making your time.
Yeah. Salam alaikum, ma'am.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you. Namaste.
नमस्ते मैम वहाँ का वेदर कैसा है मैम
Yeah.
ढाका का वेदर कैसा है वहाँ पे
कुछ अच्छा नहीं है, चल रहा है।
चल रहा है
बर्फ
बारिश है क्या
इन्फेक्शन
बारिश है काफी
ज्यादा हो रहा है।
अच्छा
नंबर
we
ऑफ
start
डेथ है।
madam we will start in another 5 minutes ma'am at 2 o'clock it's okay
No problem. Let
Nice
the
to see you.
participants.
yeah nice to see you ma'am
ऑनलाइन क्लास हो रहा है।
हाँ हो रहा है बिल्कुल हो रहा है मैडम from 3rd August it's just started ma'am online classes
तो ऑफिस जाना पड़ेगा और
ऑफिस से
online
ऑफिस
जाना-
नहीं ऑफिस आना पड़ता है ऑफिस
Oh,
अकेले
then very risky. Take care.
risky yeah, but we are maintaining that social distancing you know our buildings are huge so one person is sitting in one classroom like we are have isolated cabins so we are sitting in our cabin so I'm like you can see my cabin I'm alone here
I can see your cabin. I can understand your head.
Yeah. No but for others also we have the cabin Theodore sir also can show his cabin to you.
Oh,
Okay,
all,
madam.
all,
Yes, yes.
all
Yeah, all associate professors we have a cabin, but we maintain social distancing. Others to have a cabin.
transportation, public transportation must be there.
So we
using.
don't use public transportation. We use our own vehicles for that.
Oh, your own vehicle. That's good. If everybody can afford own vehicle, good. But you know, we are many people. Many people who are earning daily, day to day.
Day to day.
And you know that they are doing the public transportation.
Yes, yes.
That's the cause of infection.
Yes.
Dr. Arun here.
Arun sir? Yeah, I think Arun sir is here. Yeah. Arun sir, Dr. Arun? Mukti ma'am? Arun sir is there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Arun sir
Arun.
is there.
Hello, ma'am. This is Arun. Good afternoon to you, and a warm welcome to this event. And thank you for accepting to deliver a technical discourse. And it's a privilege for us to have you at this event.
No, it's a great honor.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, it's a pleasure, ma'am. Pleasure.
All right. And I think it should start in a minute, ma'am.
Yeah.
I request you to
No
kindly
problem. No
be on hold.
problem.
I think people are still logging, ma'am. At 2 o'clock, probably in another 2-3 minutes, we'll start. Arun sir, is it okay now? 2-3
Yes, yes, sir. I think all the arrangements are done. We'll
Yeah.
allow a few more people and we'll start the.
Yes, sure, sir.
You people live far from your university or close?
Ma'am, you said something?
what is the demography of the teachers, faculty members?
Uh,
They are coming
in
far or very close?
and around 10 to 15 kilometers, all of you are coming.
Okay.
To 15 kilometer.
Yeah.
And also, road jam is how it is now.
Now, because of this
Uh,
COVID situation, that much lockdown is not there, so traffic is not.
Vaibhav sir, this is Abhinav sir.
Abhinav
So
sir, good morning.
we can start.
Yeah, we can start. Yeah. Okay. Sir.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Mukti Chaturvedi. Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, good
Myself,
afternoon.
Mukti Chaturvedi. I wish a very special afternoon and a warm welcome to all present here. We've all gathered here to initiate the proceedings of the virtual conclave on computer vision impelled technology in the form of this pre-conclave eminent faculty lecture. Just a small note before we start the technical proceedings. Currently, the future perspectives look dicey for industry and academia equally, owing to the COVID-19 situation. Nevertheless, I'm confident that all would definitely kickstart their careers with flying colors. But during this pandemic, we request all to uphold the patience, perseverance, discipline, and integrity. Embodiment of these qualities will sure elevate you to the desired heights. And through these events that we are conducting here, we extend solidarity to all fighting COVID in various capacities. Kindly embrace humanity and societal needs is what we should be going ahead with. The pre-conference eminent lecture is a voyage of knowledge sharing, which warranties magnificent experiences, and the virtual conclave to follow will add versatile aesthetics to the authentic learning. To give this pre-conclave event a distinguished start, I request Dr. Vaibhav to kindly share the opening notes for this program and a few words on the conclave as well. Dr. Vaibhav?
Yeah.
As Dr. Vaibhav is chairman of EC department, I request you to share a few words.
Thank you, Mukti ma'am. Thank you all of you for joining this pre-conference event. As you are aware, I had spoken to you in the morning as also. This our conference CVIT 2020, Computer Vision and Implied Technology, Computer Vision and Implied Technology is a very unique type of thing. Which is mostly, we will be mostly emphasizing on machine learning, computer vision, and IoT. So in this conference, I welcome you all, and I thank I thank Dr. Celia Shahnaz. Salam alaikum, ma'am. It's indeed a very pleasure to have you with us, and our students will be very happy to listen to you on about the deep learning and about the signal processing and deep learning. And this signal processing is the subject which I am at present teaching to my student. And from this semester onwards, I had taken an initiative to connect this machine learning with signal processing. And I'm telling my student that machine learning is like what we had thought in our early 80s and 90s about a computer. We were thinking that computer is only for a computer science branch. But now computer had entered into each and every field, even medical people, even a computer in a reservation counter, everywhere in the airport and everywhere we use a computer. Similarly, there will be the future of the machine learning. It is not any branch specific. It's not going to be any branch specific. Each and every domain you can use this machine learning. And it's our pleasure that Dr. Sheila had accepted our request to deliver a pre-conference lecture, eminent lecture on the deep learning and the signal processing, which is the need of a time. So I welcome you, ma'am. I welcome all the participants. I request all the participants to listen and to try to use this knowledge in your projects and in your projects and in your subject. So on this note, I like to welcome Celia, ma'am. Over to you, Celia, ma'am. Thank you very much for considering our request in spite of your busy schedule, and we'll be very happy and we'll be very glad to listen to you. Thank you.
Dr. Celia, just give me 2 minutes. I would want to speak before you, so I'll introduce you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
For your words. To share her deep technical insights on deep learning, With us, we have Dr. Celia Shahnaz. She's Professor, Department of IEEE, CVIT, Dhaka, Bangladesh. She's Chair, IEEE Bangladesh Section, and candidate for 2021-22 IEEE Region 10 Director-elect. She's 2020 member of IEEE New Initiatives Committee, 2020 Chair in Women Insight Working Group, 2020 to 22 member of IEEE Signal Processing Society, Women in Signal Processing Committee, and 2020 member of IEEE Women in Engineering Senior Member Elevation Drive. Through these channels, she has been instrumental in proliferating technological advancements. Prior to the takeoff of our Eminent lecture, I joined the organizing team and the participants in wishing success in taking up the key position in Region 10 as Director-elect. We wish you all the best, ma'am. Ma'am, we have all gathered here to hear from you on the upcoming technological sophistication in the field of deep learning. I request you to address the gathering, ma'am.
Well, thank you, Chairman.
Thank you, ma'am.
And thank
Happy
you,
to see you.
Thank you, Mukti. So it's a great honor here actually, because there's a pandemic situation is going on and our education and everything has become online. And we are putting extra care and awareness so that technology is advanced and education is advanced. So I really thank you for your effort for advancing technology. That is very important. And a host needs to give me screen sharing capacity. I want to share my slide. Mukti, would you please see it? So actually it is a great effort to keeping your student.
Ma'am, I've given you the host permission. You can share.
Okay, let me check.
Just let me know.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming up. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have given full screen. Is it clear now?
It's,
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
it's visible.
Okay. So thank you for the wonderful poster. It means a lot. It's an effort, and these are our silent heroes who are working behind us, and that's my journey. Actually, I want to recognize such silent heroes. I want to recognize everybody's potential, everybody's hard work. Although Mukti has said that I'm candidate, but it's my honor to introduce other candidates also. Supervidi from Dr. Dr. Lance from Australia, and Dr. Nuliza from Malaysia. But I'm running as a regent and director-elect candidate, but my today's webinar is completely technical, but it's an honor to introduce myself because I'm running for your recognition. I'm your voice. I'm your technical voice, that's important. So since I'm working, I request you to visit my website. If I write in the chat box that www.celiashahnaz.com, www.celiashahnaz.com, my name with no space. So you will know about my accomplishment, but since we are talking on the platform of IEEE, so IEEE is the largest technical and professional organization in the world. So we have to be actually technically very competent to lead the smart world. That's why, as Chairman Sir rightly said, deep learning and machine learning is not domain specific. It can be applied anywhere. So it's a huge domain that it covers. That's why I have chosen to give you some idea so that it can become, you can inspire yourself to be involved in such research. So this is signal and biomedical application based on deep learning. This is my brief bio actually. So I'm working for around 20 years and this 20 years, more than 18 years as an IEEE volunteer, working very hard in root level and designing and initiating many activities for the others. The most important in my last line, that is membership. IEEE has more than 39 technical societies. I'm myself founder of 4 technical society chapters in Bangladesh. One is signal processing, where Chairman Sir is working. Another is Robotics and Automation Society, Industrial Application Society, Society on Social Implications on Technology. I work in EMBS, Engineering, Medicine and Biology, and also Power and Energy Society, because these are all interdisciplinary. Deep learning, machine learning can be applied anywhere. And not only that, I am also founder of founding faculty advisor of 4 technical society student branch chapter in our university, BUIT, where I'm serving as a professor. It is the highest ranked engineering university in the country. It's a great honor to serve the university. And I did my PhD from Canada as a Canadian Commonwealth Scholar. I'm a senior member of IEEE and a fellow of IIE. And not only that, I serve as a IEEE PES Region 10 representative for PES Women in Power. And I serve Global Site Steering Committee as a communication chair. I'm founder of Women in Engineering in Bangladesh, founder of Site Group in Bangladesh. And also, as Mukti said, I'm the first female chair of IEEE Bangladesh section in its 25 years history. And I serve as a chair of Women in Engineering of whole Asia Pacific Region 10 also. And also I serve as a chair of IEEE Global Women in Engineering Workshop Subcommittee. So this is actually not a brief bio. What I'm telling, these are the commitments and these are the opportunities where you can access me to do collaboration with you, and I'm ready to serve you. And this is the picture which is most important for all of us. This is the power of networking and innovative ideas. This is PES Day celebration. Is a global international day celebration, usually in April. We did it virtually this year. And right picture is IEEE Day celebration by our Women in Engineering group. These are the human chain by undergraduate student, graduate student, entrepreneurs, sponsors, industry experts, our ExCom members, our advisors. This human chain, when we posted in the global media, it became so viral and many people started to follow such human change. So this is a message here. Message is that as a young person, you should do something that can be followed by others. You should not do the regular things. So that's my message and appeal to all of you. That I have been followed in my whole life, and that has reached benefit for me to have innovative ideas, discussing with others, and to create opportunities. And I could create opportunities for others. And whenever I do research, I always try to connect with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals that we call SDGs. No poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, like sustainable cities and communities. You are living in Bangalore, the Silicon Valley of India, but still it's a long way to go. So we can use our knowledge and research for developing sustainable cities and communities. Actually, I will request you, fervently request you to just type it now. Google Scholar citations for Celia Shahnaz. You can see the right side. The citation curve from 2013 to 2020. Even in 2020, we are middle of the, at the middle of 2020, but still you see, the citations are increasing almost every year, despite many limitations I have with research funding, with database, with research facility, with computational facility. I find my ways to connect with others, to connect globally with many resource persons so that I can continue research with my students and and our group can produce commendable results that are published in impact factor, published in journals with impact factor, so that not only that, it is useful for others. That's why people are citing it. I'm really request you to visit this citation page and read the papers so that you can find and you can tell me that how I can fit with your collaboration to help you, to move you forward, and to advance your career, which is very important. So here the message is very positive. Many of you may have and received many opportunities, better opportunities than me, what I have received in my life. But I told you, I tried to give you an idea that how I overcome all barriers and proved our group or research and take it to the world level. This is one of the best cited paper of my life, although it is telling 281, but actually I have seen it is more than 284. This is ECG signal. You know ECG signal. It is a cardiac signal, electrical signal of cardiac activity, electrocardiogram. It is actually collected through ECG leads. And while collecting it, there are noises, artifacts, and denoising of such ECG signals are very significant because we want to help the doctors so that the diagnosis process become fast, accurate, and I should say it should be accessible to many people. So that's why this is significant. And because of this, my student got PhD admission in a very good school, North Carolina State University, one of the best labs for PhD. And after PhD, he has joined another big company in the United States. So it made a pivotal role for getting his PhD scholarship. And now is another paper, pitch estimation, fundamental frequency estimation, because many of you are using a cell phone and driving cars and talking in the canteen, talking in the exhibition hall and in the street and in the flight. There are a lot of practical noises. Finding pitch or fundamental frequency from practical noise is a huge challenging task, and we really did it and published in IEEE Transaction of Audio Speech Language Processing. This is one of my PhD thesis work, and apart from it, there are a lot of hearing impaired people who actually need hearing aid devices. Excuse me. And in that device, actually, we need a noise suppressor or speech enhancer. Here in this work, it is published in IEEE Transactional Speech, Audio, and Language Processing in 2015. Apart from this is a statistical modeling where we have used. I really request you to read the papers and let me know how my algorithm or our algorithm can be used to do your research actually. And you can see that every time whenever it is published, people are citing it. That means we made the work useful to others. And we really have made a very good result of enhancing pitch even at a very low signal to noise ratio. Let me give you idea that how I'm connecting machine learning and pattern recognition to do a research that is connected to the local community. Because we should not do research for a privileged person like me. Actually, I'm a very, very privileged person, I should say, because my grandpa, maternal grandpa, was a lawyer in Kolkata, and my educational background starts from the British era. So we should actually focus on the technology and engineering that will help billions of peoples down the road in the bottom of the pyramid. That is very important. And another story is I became a mother after 14 years of my marriage, and my son had to have taking the blood from a unit and wait for level quantification and John they have mechanical structure, and I have given them computer science and computer engineering knowledge, and we are electrical engineers. Combined knowledge, we have used this, and we have done the machine learning and pattern recognition approach by sclera image processing, so that we can see the yellowness of the eye, and send it to the server, and then the server, it will be processing. A doctor can access the data and process the result and send the result by SMS. So for this, we really don't need to have this structure to every child. What we don't want every people from Bangalore, people should come to Bangalore. No, we want decentralization of technology and reaching the locals by our technology. So what we can do, and we cannot also guarantee the whole India and Bangladesh, everybody has 2-3 mobiles, almost at my home. And it's a internet connectivity and a mobile phone reach to the root level. Many people, millions of people are using it, but we cannot guarantee that every person has the capacity to buy a smartphone. No, but a poor mother and son can have jaundice, then he should know, he or she do not have the cell phone, a smartphone, then how he will do it, how he will send the picture. So that's why at least we can focus to send this structure to at least one community clinic. Mother can come and use this thin stand and send the eye picture to the server, so that the doctor can diagnose and send the report. So this is the way of decentralizing and reaching the technology to the locals in a non-invasive way. And it is also very less expensive. You don't need to commute. You don't need to wait for the result processing. You don't need doctor fees. So this is the way you can apply your emerging technology like machine learning, deep learning, to do a work for which the billions of people are suffering. And jaundice detection, this is a common problem in India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, in whole region 10. It is a common problem, but we need a sustainable solutions, and we need a unique solution, so that we don't need to start from the scratch every time. Okay. So this is just an example. Another is I speak Bengali, right? And you speak Kannada, and many other languages maybe in whole Karnataka. So what I want to tell you, that I work with different Dam community and the Bangladesh Deaf Association, and I can see that many people. I am a professor in a high strength university, but we can never imagine the different dumb people will be able to get chance in such a high strength engineering school and will come and have a normal education. But we cannot start their education when they are senior citizen. We have to start their education when they're very young. So that's why we have to give their alphabet knowledge. So, and we have to give it in the local language, because this special language, sign language for the deaf and dumb community, actually, if you see the literature, the literature is in English, but we are the only nation in the whole world that fought for their mother tongue in 1952, 21st February, and our 21st February became the International Mother Language Day all over the world, just for your kind knowledge. So I felt that my students should create this image database. They have created it, the sign language Bengali alphabet sign language database. Then from the image of those sign language, we have employed deep learning like VGG19 network, a modified VGG19 network to identify or recognize the Bengali sign language. So there is a dream, and there is a process going on that one day my group can able to create an interface, and our such student can order a book in the library using the sign language, interaction with the librarian, and also interaction with the Burger King or McDonald's, because you are going there, they are unable to go there to order a food or order a food in your canteen. So we need to ensure their education, entertainment, and accessibility, which is very, very important by using your research. This is how to reach the locals and how to meet up the sustainable development goals, and how to at the same time employ emerging research, emerging topic. So let us focus on biomedical signals, because it's a huge era, and there is a huge scope for working in for healthcare technologies and telemedicine. Nowadays user is very important, because this is lockdown, telemedicine is very important now, and is very timely initiative to work on such topics. So we are discussing about detection of musculoskeletal radiographs using capsule network. My question is why? Why musculoskeletal radiograph? This is question. Your question should be to me. And because 1.7 billion people having musculoskeletal abnormalities, and we want to find an automatic detection process to help and accelerate the diagnosis process. That's why from the very beginning, I'm telling that we need to select a research area that will reach benefit to billions of people, and which is a real problem, and we need to solve it. But we need to know what are the problem of existing convolutional neural networks, so that we can come up with a new network that is called capsule network. Because CNN has poor translational invariance and lack of information about orientation. And not only that, it needs huge data set for training. For any biomedical signal, if you need huge data set for training, it is a challenging task, because getting huge data set is a problem. So how CapsNet has overcome the problems? In CapsNet, output from each neuron is replaced by a vector, not by value. And max pooling operation is replaced by an affecting routing by agreement algorithm. I will explain you later. And class capsule determines the correct output level. And this is overall structure, schematic diagram that will take input, will pre-process it, and there will be some convolutional layer where optimization will be going on, and finally class capsule will provide you the output. We need to pre-process the data, because there are images of variable sizes. So we are considering 64 cross 64, 128 cross 128, and 224 cross 224. And if you look at the first picture, that is 64 cross 64, that is very blurred. And if you move and increase the pixel, then you will see that more features will be included, and it is more visible, clear, and distinct. But we cannot depend on such subjective evaluation. We need some objective parameters. And for these objective parameters, we have shown training accuracy and validation accuracy for detecting abnormality using different pixel and image sizes. And you can see from 2 to 4 cross 2 to 4, both training and validation accuracy are higher. And not only that, we have given another two matrices. One is blind image spatial quality evaluation score. Another is naturalness image quality evaluation score. This lower the scores, both the scores, better the features are preserved. And you can see from table 2, from 2 to 4 cross 2 to 4, the breast score and neck score are lower. So this is very important. That's why we decided that taking 2 to 4 cross 2 to 4 resized image will be rational for us. And now this is the proposed structure of CapsNet. This is convolution 1, convolutional capsule layer, then class capsule. Convolution 1 has 256 9x9 convolutional kernels, and convolutional capsule layer has 32 channels of convolutional 80 capsules. And class capsule includes 2 capsules, and each capsule has a dimension 2. This is a proposed structure of the capsule. You can see from 2 to 4 cross 2 to 4. We can go to the convolution 1, then convolutional capsule layer. Then we apply routing by agreement algorithm. Then we get class capsule normal or abnormal, and you can see the sizes, different sizes. You know, now people will always ask you for biomedical, what type of data you're using. Yes, you need to use a standard database publicly available, or you can collect your own data, but following a standard procedure. It's a Mura data set, contains 14,656 images. Among them, 8,941 images are normal and 5,715 images are abnormal. That means, you know, there is a normal, abnormal, I should say, a balance, not very imbalanced. That's the advantage for us. If there is imbalance, what happens, I will show you later. And this is the explanation of routing by algorithm, routing by agreement algorithm. You know, input from lower level capsule will actually will send to the higher level capsule that agrees with the input. So we plotted the number of I should say a number of routing in x-axis, and y-axis the training accuracy by black and validation accuracy by red. And you can see that we have plotted images of the database for finger, elbow, hand, humerus, forearm, shoulder, wrist. And we can see that with the routing numbers, increasing the routing numbers, that accuracy increasing. But in case of some cases, that means E and F, for some the overfitting problem occurs. To overcome such overfitting problems, we found that it is better to use for routing by agreement algorithm. You know, it's now people will question you anyway. You have done capsule network, but why capsule network? Why not other network? How effective your capsule network compared to the conventional DNN, conventional CNN? So we actually justified it by a statistical metric that is called Cohen-Kappa statistic score. You can see the average Kappa score for conventional DenseNet using Mura dataset is 70.5%, whereas the average Kappa score for our proposed CapsNet using the same Mura dataset is 80.115%. That means if you look at the bar graph, CapsNet is green, DenseNet is blue, and Kappa score y-axis, x-axis, all types of image, we can tell you, we can we can inform you that the proposed CapsNet architecture provides almost 10% better Kappa score using 50% less training data. You see, 50% less training data. That I was reminding you. I was telling you that we need 50% less training data to claim a better method. You know what happens? Can you see me? I can't. Yes. Now people will ask you question that how you are performing compared to the other method. That's why we have, and what is your metric for comparison? So that's why we are using training and testing accuracy and compare the result with the state-of-the-art method. And you can see also our method using routing algorithm, Mura dataset. You can see our training and test accuracy is better than the conventional method, and we are outperforming the existing method. Now, people will ask you, you have proven that your network is effective for the particular algorithm compared to DenseNet. Now you tell me how accurate your model is compared to the DenseNet. So that's why we have plotted accuracy, loss accuracy curve. Red one is the accuracy of the CAPSNet, black one is the loss of the CAPSNet. Blue one is the accuracy of the DenseNet, and purple one is the accuracy of the DenseNet. And if we compare it, you can see what we can see. There is a high accuracy for our method and there is a low loss for our method, whereas the DenseNet has low accuracy and high loss. That's a very important claim. So let me see and share the outcome. This is a work of my undergrad thesis work, and this is published in IEEE Access, and it is along with a collaboration with my PhD supervisors in Canada. One is originally from India, Kanpur, IIT India, Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, and another is from China. So my supervisor, who is originally from India, is a fellow of IEEE. It's a huge honor to work with such a scholar, and it is published in IEEE Access. Please read the paper and let me know. Let me know how capsule network can be used in your work so that we can do collaboration. Now we just need a Zoom link, nothing else. Now we don't need to travel, and we can exchange our views. If we can continue our undergrad and master's education, PhD's education classes in online, why don't we do our research? Let us do it. And it should not be a one-time webinar. It should be a lifelong relationship. Now, since I have visited many rural community of Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and other places, Philippines, many places in region 10, Thailand, Malaysia, and many places. I have seen our girls and our women are suffering from the skin cancer, but they don't really need to, they don't really feel that it has to be treated. Also, the doctors treat by seeing the X-ray or the radiographs. So what I wanted to do with my students, because it is a big community who are suffering it, if we can create a technology, it will create a big impact. So because it is a color image, you can see the affected areas, color of effective areas and color of non-effective areas are completely different, and they are distinguishable. So machine learning and deep learning can be employed to distinguish such skin cancer or identify the class. But this time we have a huge problem, because it is not a 2-class problem. It is not normal or abnormal. It has a 7-class problem, because there are 7 types of skin cancer may happen. Not only that, if you look at the last but the one, melanoma, it is around 1013 images, and there are other images which are less. That means if a test image comes which is actually vascular leso, the second one, it will have a high probability to be detected as melanoma, because number of templates for melanoma are very high. So this is a problem. So it is called data imbalance. So we actually want to overcome the data imbalance using the augmentation library. And there are this is the transfer learning architecture of a model based on CNN, but we need to follow some fine strategies, at least depending on the data cell available in your hand. If your data set is large and different from the pre-trained model data set, you can train the entire model. Say the left side. If your data set is large but similar to the pre-trained model's data set, then you can train some layers and leave others frozen. And then if your data set is small and different from the pre-trained model's data set, then you can train some layers and leave others frozen. But if your data set is small and similar to the pre-trained model's data set, then you can freeze the convolutional brace. Okay. So the freezing part is shown by white color. Now, these are the models that we have applied: Inception V3, VGG 16, VGG 19, ResNet 50, and also we have implemented conventional features because not all conventional features for color images have been implemented for skin cancer detection. So we have taken the opportunity. So this is a typical model for inception VT architecture shown by different colors: convolution, average pool, max pool, concatenation, dropout, fully connected layer, and softmax layer, and you can see the size. And this is a top layer specification. We really need to know what are the conventional features we have implemented. This is a color feature, image quality feature, and histogram analysis using different color plane like red, green, and blue hue saturation, and CVCR, and as expected compared to the conventional feature, results in terms of accuracy for different models, Inception V3, VGG16, VGG19, and Resonant 50 are providing better result. That has given us more ideas that apart from taking all layers, we can take the best layer of each model, and then we will fusion the layers. We'll take images, do pre-processing, and then we'll do fusion of layers from different deep learning and network, and then we'll send the feature to the classifier to have a better prediction. This is the proposition on which we are currently working. But let me share with you another very important task, because from the British era we are knowing about this tuberculosis detection, and it's a very problematic, but we can help the doctors using the chest radiographs. Using the chest radiographs, you can really easily detect the tuberculosis. So previously we did take the layers, decision of layers from the models, but now we have taken decision of layers from the model. At the same time, we have taken decision of layers from the handcrafted engineering features. Then we have combined the decision to have a better tuberculosis detection from the chest radiographs, because it's a white and black picture, and there is an intensity variation. So when there is intensity variation, you can do it. Am I connected? Now.
Ma'am, we are able to hear you. Yes, we are able.
Yeah. Sometimes there is because from the morning I'm running with this webinars and other things, classes.
We are able to hear you, ma'am.
Yes,
we are able to hear you.
Yes, and hope you are getting right. I'm trying to tell it in a layman term and trying to tell you the reason and why I am doing it and what is the main theme here. Actually, another is we are passing through the COVID, and COVID is detected through X-ray images, ultrasound images, and CT images. This is the X-ray image, and you can see the COVID-19 positive and COVID-19 negative result, and you can see the intensity variation. I'm currently working with this deep learning technique to apply that whether there is a COVID or non-COVID, but the problem is there is a huge less training data for us. So anyway, we are trying hard for augmentation and applying a appropriate network so that we can detect really which is COVID, which is not COVID. If we can provide it to the doctors, and it will open up very new opportunity, and it will reduce the problem and sufferings of the people, and decision will be very faster. And next, since you are working in signal processing school, and I'm working with Professor Hari, who is IISc Bangalore professor. He is the global signal processing membership chair. It's a great honor to get his mentorship, and he visited Bangladesh, and we have applied for winter school on multimodal signal processing. It's a $5,000 You can have it, and the student fee for signal processing is very less, only $1. So if you can form a signal processing student run chapter, there's a huge opportunity that I can also mentor you. I can help you how to write the proposal and how we can conduct a winter school for machine learning or deep learning to create the generation of researchers. And this is also collaboration between section and SPS chapter, because I'm the SPS chapter founder. And this is a signal processing conference, which Horisar strongly supported. And this is PixCon, I'm the founder of it. And there is another collaboration between section and EMBS chapter, for which I'm the founder, IEEE BasicCon. It's a huge effort, and many of our researchers, we really cannot know that how to describe the social implications of sustainable technology. That's why with IEEE SSAT chapter and Bangladesh section, we have combinedly done this symposium. I'm just giving you idea that how you will not do only research for your promotion, that how you will take research to other people to connect many people. But I strongly believe whether you work in signal processing, robotics, or anywhere, you need industry collaboration. Industry collaboration should come to you and give you the projects, and based on that, as an academician, you can solve it. It will create internship opportunity for your student. At the same time, it will give recruitment facility for them because they will be involved with that company from the undergrad level. So I am actually, since I'm the founding chair of Women in Engineering, IEEE in Bangladesh, so I always feel, and I want to give you another opportunity, IEEE Humanity and Activity Committee, that is called IEEE HSC. You can apply for fund and you can get 4,000 US dollar. And we got it, and we have launched a Women to Women Empowerment Challenge, where we requested our women to find at least one problem of women faced by Bangladesh and provide the technological solution. Technology is not by social solution. Technology solution, it can be by their signal processing knowledge, their machine learning knowledge, their biological knowledge, their robotics knowledge. Not only that, we have connected them with the sponsor, entrepreneurs, mentors, so that they can transform their project into product. It is one of my campaign strategy that I want to inspire people to be more entrepreneurs, social entrepreneurs, especially women. So entrepreneurship boot camp is one of my agenda. And this is, let me share, the Region 10 flagship conference, HTC. It will be in Bangalore maybe next year. Region 10 HTC was organized by Bangladesh in 2017, and I was the general co-chair for the conference, and we trained around 700 people, 700 participants, and many speakers are there. Not only that, for Humanity and Technology Conference, same Region 10 Humanitarian Conference in 2009, Indonesia, I have spoken in a Women in Engineering track where I have shared how many projects can be done by our women that will advance sustainable green technologies for humanity, and many biomedical projects where our women can be involved. Since I work as a chair of Women Insight, with my that capacity, I wanted to involve actually more women in humanitarian technology. I also work with IEEE Society. You know that IEEE Society has a flagship conference, ISTAS. Usually, I organized a panel, Women in Engineering panel, to know what are the best practices by Australian women working in a society, American women as society, so that I can bring those best practices to our country, to India and to Pakistan or for other regions and countries, which is very important. So apart from humanitarian technology, our Region 10 conference, there are also global humanitarian technology conference where I organized a Women in Indian panel, because same way I wanted to know what a Region 7, that means Canadian humanitarian technology expert, women expert is thinking, and Region 1 to Region 6, that means whole America, how they're thinking about this humanitarian technology, so that we can implement some of those best practices in our regions. This is IEEE Week on ECE. You know, I always focus on delivering knowledge and sharing the resources. This is the first Women in Engineering conference in the electrical and computer engineering. I was the founding chair of it. It is the first conference for women in the area of electrical and computer engineering. Next time we did collaboration with Bangladesh section and Pune section, and Bangladesh section and Uttarakhand, Dehradun, Uttar Pradesh section, Bangladesh section, Thailand section, Bangladesh section, and Bangalore section was last year. So one day we can come to your university, and I have a dream to share these resources, connect this women researchers, men and women researchers, because a man can have a female students, and as a female supervisor, I have many male students. This is a combined research community. We should come together to share our research, to share and recognize our potential. This is also International Women in Engineering Leadership Summit. Only 10 sections in the world get opportunity this year, every year. And Bangladesh got it opportunity in 2018. Bangalore did it in 2019. And we had 300 participants, 55 speakers for more than 13 countries. And here we didn't talk about the leadership only. We talked about advancing women for skill development. We have taught our women how to be expert of nuclear power engineering, because our government is putting a lot of money, a lot of funding for nuclear power plants. So we need to train our women to be ready with that research. Okay, and this I have already shared. My question is why I'm doing it, because I told you that I am a privileged professor, and I have limitation of opportunities, but still I have some opportunity to go to flagship conferences in front, because I visited whole India for conferences and keynotes almost, and different, because I have the capacity to give the registration fee. But think about my students and think about my early career faculty members. They have no funding. Then how they will improve themselves? So that's why we brought such international community to the country, to our universities, so that our students can interact with them, then can secure their PhD admission, and our young faculty can secure their postdoctoral fellowship in a foreign country, which is important. We can start at least PhD collaboration between two universities, at least a postdoc. I can go, you can come to me since I am doing a research. So these are important things for our progress. And apart from many best paper awards for my technical papers in conferences, I have received many individual awards for servicing technical community. 2013 Women in Engineering Professional Volunteer Award from Region 10, 2015 Inspiring Member Award from Global Women in Engineering, 10 IEEE region, and 2016 MGA Leadership Award among all male, female of IEEE MGA that covers 10 IEEE region, and 2019 Region 10 Humanitarian Activities Outstanding Volunteer Award. You know, this is not list of the award. If I can do it, staying in Bangladesh, why you can do it? You have to do better than me. So I'm here to guide you. I can share my resources, that how I did it and how I planned different research activity, innovation activity, entrepreneurial activity, professional activity to benefit others, not only benefit myself. And not only work in Bangladesh, almost working all over Asia Pacific and beyond Asia Pacific. And this is the Women in Engineering Professional Group, for which I was the founder, and the Women in Engineering Student Branch at BUET, for which I was the founding faculty member. You will be amazed to know that both the groups became the best group for the activity in Region 10 and in whole world. It's a great honor to work with such a talented group of people, and I took pride in creating generation of leaders hope they will work harder than me and retain the glory. So you can also do it if you have a women in engineering student branch. I'm there to mentor you. So as the first female chair of IEEE Bangladesh section in its 25 years history, I received this 25 years celebration banner from Kugzin Chun, who is the Regent and Director in 2018. That has increased my commitment, and we designed more than 130-50 technical activity, research activity, different activities, and among 160 countries, more than 330 sections. Our section has won 2018 IEEE MGA Outstanding Large Section Award. You can say the best section award in 2018. In 2019, it was owned by Bangalore section, and in 2020, it is owned by Kerala section. So actually, it is a global community. We are learning for each other. So it's no matter how small your country is, no matter that how less your opportunities are, no matter how many people know you, if you have the drive, if you have the passion for working for others, and if you want to do good in research, innovation, collaboration, and taking it to the next level, you can do it. Okay, you don't need to be very big always. Okay, and this is a great honor that I have received such awards for my students, Best Student Volunteer Award, for Best Student Branch WA Affinity Group Award, and Best Young Professional Group Award. Our group, Young Professional Group, has become best one in 2018. It's a great honor that I could mentor that young professional group, and it's a great honor to receive such awards from IEEE President Jose Mura in 2019. Now current president, you can see Toshi Fukuda from 2020. Current director just beside me is Professor Akinori Nishihara. Beside it, Professor Kugzin, previous director, and in that side, our future director, Deepak Mathur. So why I'm doing it and why we are doing it. Now you see the result. 2020, our EMBS chapter is a very young chapter, formed in 2015, but still in 2020, it became IEEE EMBS Bangladesh chapter became the EMBS Regional Outstanding Chapter Award, because we have launched a conference, new conference. We have did many webinars, many talks, and many industry visits, and only two chapter has received it. One is Bangladesh and another is Latin America. That means staying in Bangladesh, we have increased the visibility of the whole region 10 to all IEEE region. So that's important, and and I really thank my team who really work hard with me to do this, to implement this. This is the highest professional challenge I faced in my life. IEEE 10 SIM 2020. It is another second flagship conference of Region 10 that has been awarded to Bangladesh through competition, and I was the general chair for it, and we did. I, along with my promotion team, worked so hard. We get more than 1,000 papers, and around 446 were registered and accepted. You know, so many papers, 44 speakers, 71 technical sessions. So we really worked hard as a general chair for timely dissemination of research of the silent heroes who submitted the papers. We really did it. If many people did it, it will be canceled, it will be delayed. I told no, we have to do it. We really need to have timely dissemination of the research. And after that, many people was very worried what they will do. Then I shared with them that how to do virtual conference. So immediately after 10 SIM, we did this virtual conference organizers panel for the first time in Region 10. We shared and explored the challenges of organizing a full virtual technical conference so that people get the confidence, and people join hands like me and become strong to do community work for the research and innovation progress. And this is the latest, 9th and 10th August. We have done the first ever international COVID-19 Congress. There was idea competition, project competition, policy making, research progress, signal processing track, women in engineering track, young professional track, industrial application society track, SSIT panel, and EMBS conclave, many parallel events where people have joined to share their research and innovation experience related to COVID-19. And IEEE President Toshi Fukuda was the chief guest in the inauguration, and also in Tensim Professor Fukuda was chief guest in the Tensim inauguration. And here with us we had Professor S.N. Singh, Chair India Council, and also Regent and Vice Chair for Technical Activities. It's a great honor to conduct this, to keeping people around Region 10, people beyond Region 10, to keep engaged and to listen to their technical contribution, research contribution during such a challenging times. I inspire you, even if you're not in area, but inspire your members that we are organizing first ever PES Women in Power Congress 12 to 13 September. I really request you to join the event to make our effort successful. Not only that, I want to emphasize, I'm at the end of my presentation. I really focused on huge research contribution where you can contribute, where you can
We will
express.
take questions.
I also mentioned that how I work to evolve all and involve all to progress research innovation in country, beyond country. So I want to mention one thing. Whenever a responsibility is given to me in a student branch or a technical society student branch chapter, or a technical society chapter, or in women in engineering, or young professional, or section, or region, or global committee, I really work very hard for creating an outstanding performance to create impact on others' life. I always request the young generation to do the same. If you want to take leadership position, make yourself technically very strong and do for others. If you do for others, your individual award will automatically come. Sometimes you will not get award, but don't lose heart. It will come actions. And everything can be taken away. Only one thing cannot be taken away: your spirit, your good deeds, your hard work. And that will be seen and that will be visible. That's my journey. I want to make a volunteer, chairman sir is working, and other faculty members work. I want to hear the voice of such hardworking volunteers who are working silently to make them more visible. So to publish their news in the newsletter, to publish their effort in the newsletter, to make them important. So that's why I want to create a connectivity to the local community and hear their contribution and bring them in my boat so that we can become stronger. I can listen to them. If my voices are heard, their voices will be heard. It is very important. So no matter how small country you have, no matter how in the rural part of Karnataka you are living, no matter. Have your faith, have your trust, do work hard to lead the smart world. So with that, I want to say that I'm ready to lead Region 10. Not only that, I'm ready to collaborate with all of you, no matter what. So it's important to break the barrier and go beyond borders. This pandemic has created this opportunity. It was such a curse for all of us. Many people were dying, but it was made so much opportunity for us.
Delete the
And
ones which are asked.
talking with all of
Mute.
so hopefully we will work together, and I strongly believe that we can change the world because we are engineers. Only thing what we need unity to focus our contribution. Otherwise, we will keep on working few years of our life and nobody will know about us. Thank you, Chairman, sir, for your
You
leadership.
ask me.
Hope you
Yes,
inspire your generation,
I
your
have this.
faculty members, and visit my website and visit my Google Scholar site and let me know how I can help you. Thank you. Thank you, Mukti, and thank you, Dr. Chairman, sir, and thank you, Dr. Arun, and all faculty members and all participants. If you have any question, feel free to ask me. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Celia, for your insightful talk on biomedical applications and signal applications using deep learning and inspiring us to the core. Right? We would definitely hope that we can take the path to success and be happy at the end when we conclude our work. Thank you, ma'am. So I would open the forum for questions now. We have some questions posted on YouTube chat and also on the chat window. We just try to get those questions. Any questions from audience can be directly taken as well.
Will I
So we
read?
have, yeah,
Yes, two questions.
yes. Ma'am, can you take these questions? Do you have some more time that you can give here?
No, the first question is, what is the futuristic technology that may evolve based on deep learning? You know, I told you that abnormality detection become only the radiograph, seeing the radiographs, you know. Now, if you can, by deep learning, if you can develop some technology that will help the doctors, and if you can give the algorithm or apps in the doctor's mobile, then it will be very faster. Don't need to see it, see cognitive evaluation. They can do it automatically, and there's a very futuristic evolvement of the deep learning. Not only that, the skin cancer and the tuberculosis and the COVID-19, all the applications shown you everything. Hope I answered your question.
Yeah.
Another
So the
question is, ma'am, I would like to know what are the authentic sources for biomedical images based on which students can undertake research project. You know, like there are a lot of publicly available database. So once those are publicly available for research, you can use it. These are authentic. But if you can prepare a database by yourself, then you have to mark it properly by a third party, because if you mark it, then you apply your algorithm to find the accuracy, that will not be authentic.
we have one more.
Can image processing or deep learning be extrapolated for COVID diagnosis? I told you there is a X-ray image, right? And is the intensity variation. So can apply the deep learning technique from the intensity variation. You can know which test image is normal and which test image is abnormal.
So ma'am, here the scenario right now is that most of the students are inclined towards taking a project or small projects on machine learning and AI.
Okay.
And disease detection being the very common because based on the societal needs.
Yes.
So probably that guides all of these questions from the students, because they are in the 5th semester and 7th semester now, where they have to be doing mini project and further the major project also. So probably getting inspired by you, they would be definitely working on this, and we would rather want to take more help from you also.
Okay.
Going ahead.
You can connect. You can connect Zoom meeting with them. Take up the project, priority project by your department, and then set up a meeting with me. I can mentor them. No problem. Anywhere, anytime.
Sure. Yeah. So there is one last industrial standards, tools and softwares, programming language. Okay. So which are the standard which
Python
can be used?
is there. You can run all code there, and Python actually people are using it.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So is there any other question? Or I think ma'am has given us quite a lot of idea about how to go ahead. working in this field. I would now request Dr. Theodore Chandra, Associate Professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, to give the vote of thanks.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Professor.
Good evening, all. I wish to thank the DSU management, the Honorable Vice Chancellor DSU, the Dean SOE DSU, and the head of our department, Dr. Vaibhav, for facilitating to conduct this technical event. We'd like to place on record our sincere gratitude to Dr. Celia for delivering the eminent faculty lecture on signal and biomedical application based on deep learning. The response has been excellent, and we believe it was insightful and inspiring. At this juncture, we would like to thank you again on behalf of the Ansagar University and the participants for your valuable time. Looking forward to meet on more such occasions, ma'am. And a message to the participants, we have shared the feedback link in the chat box, both in the Zoom and also in the YouTube chat box. So you can fill that, and once you fill that, you will receive the e-certificates in your mailbox in 48 hours. And finally, I would like to thank the participants and the organizing team members for your enthusiasm. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Venkatesan.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you once again, ma'am. Thank you, Celia, ma'am, once again for your valuable time, for sparing your valuable time for our students. And we are definitely enlightened with your lecture, with your note that I change the world, I am engineer. It's a nice one, and we will definitely be in touch with you for all our machine learning related projects. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for your invitation.
You're welcome, ma'am. You're all.
Think about a longer goal.
Sure, sure.
And longer and collaborators, lifelong collaborators. That is important.
Yeah.
With that said, are we closing the session then?
Mukti ma'am, we are closing the session, ma'am. If no questions are there, I think we can close the session. You can connect with Celia ma'am, as madam had also given her website and her work. We can always be in touch with Celia ma'am. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Yes. This is my website, www.celiashahnaz.com. Please.
Yes. Sure, sure.
So take care and stay blessed, stay safe. Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for a wonderful effort. Thank you, Arun.
Thank you.